Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you all are good and I hope you're fine. Today our chapter will be subject and predicates. First you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. You click on your name, you move on to language at the grade 7. The lesson will be identify the complete subject or complete predicate of a sentence. Identify the simple subject or simple predicate of a sentence. All right, so every sentence has a complete subject and complete predicate. So you need to take note of this. A complete subject and complete predicate is always in every sentence. The complete subject tells who or what is doing something. Okay, so it tells us who or what is doing something in the sentence. It is the simple subject plus any other word that describes or modifies it. All right, so the complete subject tells us who is doing the action in the sentence. She sleeps late on the weekends. Now, she over here would be the complete subject because when you say who is sleeping late, she is. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. Now, her best friend is also the complete subject because her best friend is the one sleeping late on the weekend. The complete subject tells who sleeps late on the weekends. All right, so we also have the complete predicates. Complete predicate tells what the subject is doing. All right, so the complete predicate will tell us what the subject is doing. It is the simple predicate plus any other word that describes or modifies it. Now, the complete predicate is the action going on. So that is the verb. Okay, so the complete predicate is the verb, the action going on in the sentence that tells us what the subject is doing. So we have her best friend sleeps. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. Now, what is the best friend doing? Sleep. And what's the best friend doing here? Sleep late on the weekend. So it could be one word or with other words that describes and gives us more in-depth explanation of what the subject is doing. The complete predicate tells what her best friend does, right? All right, let's look at some sentences and examples under this. All right, so we have Annie Frank kept a diary during World War II. So now, if you're asked who the complete subject is or what is the complete subject in this sentence, it tells you who kept the diary, okay? So it has to be Annie Frank, okay? So here you have to select five words that makes up the complete predicates. Now, Colton and Lucy waved from across the room. So waved from across the room is the complete predicate because it's telling us what Colton and Lucy have done. Now select the three words here that make up the complete subject. Now it will be what? The band members caused confusion by arriving at the venue early. Now who arrived at the venue early or who caused confusion? It will be what? The band members. They are the subject and they have been the one who caused the confusion at the venue. Okay? Alright, so this question says to select the six words that make up the complete predicates. Now, a bad business deal caused friction between the two brothers. A bad business deal caused friction between the two brothers. So, which of these is the right complete predicate here? Alright, so which of these it will be what the first one because it is the six words that makes up the complete predicate. Alright, so Kurtling per sand through a plastic funnel. So six words that make up the complete predicate here also. Alright, so it will be what? The first one because it's the six words, okay? My fearless friend flies down the ramp on her skateboard. So, what is the three words that make up the complete subject here? Alright, so you'll be my what? Fearless friend. The correspondent filed a story from Somalia about the food shortage. So, what is the complete subject here? Alright, so it will be what? The correspondent. So, we have the next. Select the two words that make up the complete subject. Many employers issue paychecks directly into employees' bank account. So, what is the complete subject here? Alright, so many employers is the two words that make up the complete subject here. So we have select the five words that make up the complete predicates. Croatia declared the independence in 1991. So, what is the five words that make up the complete predicates here? Alright, so the first one is the five words that make up the complete predicates. Both of these metal water bottles leak. What is the one word that make up the complete predicate here? Alright, so leak is the one word that makes up the complete predicate. So select the six words that make up the complete predicates. The cook is ladling chicken soup into bowls. So what is the six words that make up the complete predicate here? Alright, so we have this one as the complete predicate. Select the six words that make up the complete predicate. Rick will elaborate on his idea later. So, which of this is the right one? Alright, so we have this one. Germany invaded Poland in September 1939. Select the five words that make up the complete predicates. Alright, so these over here are the three words that make up the complete predicates. Alright, so two words that make up the complete subject. Annie Frank kept a diary during World War II. So, what is the two words that make up the complete subject? Alright, so the first one. Alright, so that's it for this lesson. Identify the complete subject or complete predicate of a sentence. We'll move on to the next lesson, which is identify the simple subject or simple predicate of a sentence. Okay, so every sentence has a subject and a predicate, just like we noted when we first started the lesson. So the simple subject tells who or what is doing something. So it's also very similar to the complete subject. But the only difference is that the simple subject is just the subject noun or pronoun without any other word that modifies it. Unlike the complete subjects, you can have more than one word, but the simple subjects you have just one. Like Jennifer sleeps late on the weekend. So Jennifer there it will be what? The simple subject. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. Friend here would be the simple subject. So just one word. Mrs. Peterson sleeps late on the weekend. Mrs. Peterson will be the simple subjects. The simple subject tells who sleeps late on the weekend. All right. So just take note that it is only one word. Okay. So either the noun or pronoun. Okay. So we have next off the simple predicate. It tells what the subject is doing. It is just the verb, so only one, without any other word that describes or modifies it. Unlike the complete predicates, we had five, six words. This one we have just one word. So her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. So the simple predicate tells what her best friend does. So it is usually just one word that is telling us about the verb, not any other word or more than one. So looking at the examples, every sentence has a subject and a predicate. We know that. So we have to select the simple predicate. The male peacock impresses his mates with brightly colored feather. All right, so just like this one, we can see that impresses is just the verb here, not with the rest of the words. Now, this also says select the predicate. Robin divided the roasted potatoes into six portions. So, simple predicate is divided. It is the verb that tells what Robin did. Now, this one says select the simple subject. So we have Eliza moistened her washcloth. Now the simple subject is Eliza. It tells who moistened her washcloth. Right, so we'll move on to the test. All right, so first question is Select the simple predicate. Maki placed several pecans in her son's hand. So, what is the simple predicate here? So, the simple predicates will be what? Placed. All right, that's the verb. Okay, so select the simple subject. I limit my time watching television each day. So, what is the simple subject here? All right, so I is the simple subject. So, select the simple predicate. Many of my friends applied to the University of Texas at Austin. So, what is the simple predicate here? All right, so the simple predicates will be applied. So select the simple subject. Her assistant organized the piles of paperwork. What is the simple subject here? So assistant will be the simple subject here. So select the simple subject. The narrator speaks in a low voice. The narrator speaks in a low voice. So which of these is the simple subject? Alright, so narrator would be the simple subject here. So select the simple subjects. Zach memorized Where the Sidewalk Ends, a poem by Shel Silverstein. So, what is the simple subject here? So, Zach here will be the simple subject. Select the simple predicates. Robin divided the roasted potatoes into 6 portions. So, what is the simple predicates here? Alright, so divided will be the simple predicate. Mr. Chapman photographed the snowy peaks of the Rocky Mountains. What is the simple predicate here? Alright, so photographed would be the simple predicate. He received a promotion after 3 months on the job. Select the simple predicates here. Alright, so promotion will be the simple predicates. Received, rather. So, that's it for a lesson on the subjects and predicates. We still have one more lesson under this, and we will complete this on Thursday when we meet again. If you haven't done this test, you have to make sure that you complete the two that we've done today, and then the next time we meet again, we will finish the last one. So before we end, can you tell me if you have any questions? Do you have any questions or not? Alright, so since we have no questions, we'll end here for today. I hope that you'll have a good night and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.